Dementia residents have no cause for complaint. So if they come to the nurse's station and say, I want to make a complaint, or I want to go somewhere where I don't feel abused, then they'll either be dismissed or it will be put down to being delusional. So they're not heard and it doesn't go anywhere. Now, the time of day where this tension point generally happens is in the morning around cares, showering and dressing and hair washing in particular. What happens is that the dementia resident is not informed that their showering is coming up. It happens, it's like a shock to them, a shock to the system, because they've got no present memory. They're not aware that the event's going to happen. There's no precursor to that. There's no lead in. And so they just feel rushed into this situation that they don't want to be involved in, and that it's too speedy. And they can resist as a result of that. And then this whole resist react thing can happen. And aggression also can be part of the equation. So to be able to settle this down for your parent, to be able to de-escalate the whole situation with showering and dressing in the morning, the best thing to do, especially when they first come into the unit, because this is when they're confused, they're disorientated, they haven't adjusted to the transition, they don't know this carer, what's happening, what's going on. So all of that needs to be informed. They need to be informed of the whole process. They need to be updated and upskilled. So if you come 20 minutes before the shower and work out with mum, okay mum, you're going to have your shower now and you're going to have your hair washed, and it's going to be by your carer, say her name's Anna. Now you know Anna, she does your cares 5 days a week and she's a very good carer. So just reassure your mother about all the things that are going on, that you know her carer's coming in, she knows her, and make sure that all her clothes are laid out. You can choose those with her. What would you like to wear today, mum? Okay, this and that. Pearls, yes, mohair cardigan, whatever. Put them out on the bed so your mother is now orientated to what is going to happen. Her clothes are there. She knows the carer's coming in soon to do the showering. And reassure your mother, look, mum, it's just 10 minutes, showering and hair washing. That's it. I'll be here. I'm waiting here, you know, in your bedroom while you have your cares. Everything's going to be okay. And then when you come out from your shower, I'll be here as well. And I can dry your hair. Maybe you can get the hair dryer and just sort of dry it for her and towel dry it. And you know that I know how you like your hair, so I'll brush it nicely for you, and then I can help you with dressing as well. That really is a good idea, because if you can just be part of this equation of showering and dressing in the morning, then your mother feels reassured with someone that she knows and she's close to and she trusts, so that the carer can do the showering and the hair washing and maybe the basic dressing, and then you can put on the cardi and the pearls and dry the hair and maybe clean the teeth or whatever else needs to happen, like a 50-50 arrangement. So it's much easier on the carer, so she's not going to feel as rushed. And because she's not as rushed, you know, she'll be more settled and she won't rush the resident, so they won't feel as pressured. And in that way, everything can calm down, because there's not the time stress, because it's really the time stress that creates the problems, the pressure of time and needing to rush through things, which makes it a stressful situation for the resident, and also not being informed that this is about to happen. So if they can be informed prior and they can know what's happening and they can be assisted as that's happening with someone that they know, especially for the first, you know, few weeks at least, even the first couple of months. Once they get into the transition, once they adjust to the situation, they know their carer, they've, you know, had many showers by now, and everything's into a routine, that's good. I mean, often what actually happens though, of course, is that it's when a fill-in carer comes in. So the day-to-day carer will know the resident, know their preferences, their likes, their wants, and so they're more likely to be able to oblige the resident, and the resident's more likely to feel at ease with them. But when you get someone coming in who doesn't know you, who doesn't know anything about you, who doesn't know what clothes you like to wear or how you like to be showered or how you like your hair done. And, you know, it's all a big rush and you haven't been informed that it's about to happen with someone you don't know. It's just all too confusing and stressful. And so that's why people want to make a complaint, because it's just such a rushed, you know, tense situation. And because your communication's often not, you know, what it needs to be able to communicate, if you've got your daughter there helping and communicating with the carer and explaining, not just to the main carer, though that's the most important, but also to the fill-in carers, so that in time everyone gets to know what your mum likes. And also another really important thing, valuable thing, is to go to the charge nurse and ask that the preferences of your mother is noted in the clinical notes. In the clinical notes. So if it is that your mother likes her hair done in this certain way, you know, blow dried, and I don't know, whatever style it is, or that she likes her to clean her teeth before she has the shower rather than after, or that she likes to wear pearls in the morning no matter what, with whatever outfit, just the little things. Ask them to be put in the clinical notes, those things that make a difference to your parent. So she's more likely to be settled and happy with the situation. Once they're in the clinical notes, then you know they'll be read by all staff. If it's just word of mouth, though good, it won't necessarily translate to other staff, just only the person that you've talked to. So it really is a team effort. It needs to be a team effort for your mother or parent to be settled in a dementia unit. And around those tense spots, being the showering and dressing in the morning, really being the main one, if you can be there to prepare your mother beforehand and to be there afterwards to be able to help with the cares and getting the hair done, and discuss things with the carer, any little things that your mother may need, or how can you help out. She might need some hankies, she might need some underwear, whatever it is. Your carer, the carer, will inform you then in detail what it is that your mother needs. Whereas if you're not there on the spot, often it can get missed, or it's just the big things like a pair of shoes or needing a some warm cardigan or something like that. That might, or maybe not a cardigan, a pair of shoes. If the shoes have worn out, or a wanderer has taken the pair of shoes and there's no other pair of shoes around, that's the sort of thing that the clinical manager or the charge nurse will inform you of, but not little things. It's the carer that will inform you of the little things, the important, ever important little things. So that's why it's important to be there in the morning with the showering and dressing, and then you can help out. It's very, very valuable. So I've written about these topics at length, the resident's voice and the resident's rise, both on Amazon and my website, description below. So thank you for your views and your likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you.